there's one part of the song after you go through the intro chorus, then you do the first verse. The first verse goes into the strumming here. They go into the chorus again. When they go into the chorus, at the end of that chorus, after you do the octave riff, it goes right back into the verse. So there's just a different change from the chorus octave. So just remember that's coming up. Then they do the verse again. Then they go back into the chorus again with the same transition that we just talked about. And that chorus goes on a little bit longer. They do the riff one extra time. I believe I have this right. Instead of going through it 2 times, they go through it 3 times. And then at 3 times, there is this little bridge, outro, transition riff, whatever you want to call it. You're going to go through the main riff, the chorus riff. Right here starts the transition. So you're going to put, at least what I do, let me just show you what I do first. The 11th fret G string, the B string, we're going to go to the 10th fret. Those 2 together. Okay, let me turn off the delay. Now this is part of a bigger chord. If you wanted to put another root note on the 12th fret D string, now I don't hear that. I don't believe that's correct, but just so you know, because I'm going to show you 2 different ways of doing this. This note here is the same as this note here on the G string on the 7th fret. Right? So, and I'm going to bring that, and just keep that in mind for a moment. I'll bring that up in a minute. But here's what I hear in the riff. 11G, okay, 10B, then lift off the G and put your first finger down on the 9th fret on the G, leave the second finger down on the 10th fret on the B. Then slide the second finger to the 9th and keep both on the 9th fret. And then slide down to the 11th. Both fingers. So I'm always playing the G and the B string. So again, I do these 2 fingers right here. Now, the reason I brought up this other root note before, because there's the first part right here. But if you add the root note, because this also sounds kind of interesting, and sometimes in the live versions it's hard to really hear the exact tone. But you could put your first finger on this note, which is originally this D string note on the 12th. So this is the 3rd, 5th, 7th fret, G string. Put your pinky down here on the B string on the 10th fret. So that is just a portion. It's the first and last note of this chord. It's this. You can play it here too. Okay, that's just this. I'm skipping the G string. So if you like this better, because it is still part of the chord, you could do this. Okay, so all I did was add this root note to the first part of this chord. Now, that might not sound right to you. It's not necessarily wrong. I don't think that is what Edge is playing. I prefer this. So, which again is the 11th fret G string, and then put your middle finger on the 10th B string. So we go. Add the double delay back in there in parallel. So you're going to stay in that original preset for the main chorus riff. And of course, here's what it sounds like the other way. Very subtle difference, but again, I like it this way again. And I'm doing all downstrokes there. So now we've done the transition.